We were in the two farthest parts apart from each other in the building. I was actually in the cooler, and he was all the way in the big storage room on the other side of the same level. And we heard a woman screaming, like, as loud as like every horror movie ever combined put together. It was like the most wrenching scream I've ever heard in my life. It was crazy.
Tonight, we are back in our hometown of Joliet, Illinois, investigating another local location. This spot is known for deaths, both suicidal and accidental.
Chapter 2 over that breaking news in Joliet. Metro's Rock Island line is shut down after at least one person was struck and killed by a train tonight.
CBS 2's Charlie DeMar is live in Joliet near the crash scene.
Tonight, we are investigating the Joliet Union Station. My name is Zach Wenzel, and for the past 10 years, my crew and I have been investigating the paranormal. Spending overnight in some of the most haunted locations to try and debunk claims of spirits and manifestations, while also trying to find proof of the afterlife. Along the way, we've experienced terrifying unexplained phenomena, and have further learned the truth behind life after death. These are our journeys. Our adventures. We're not afraid of you. Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are Blood Moon Paranormal. Union Station, one of Joliet's most iconic buildings. Its design alone is enough to catch your eye from afar. However, its massive windows and curved design has more to it than just an architectural marvel. Built in 1912, like many of the structures that line Joliet's downtown, Union Station was crafted from locally sourced limestone. If you've done enough research, you'll find that many paranormal investigators believe that limestone is a massive energy conductor for paranormal activity. This structure was the entrance and exit for Joliet's booming downtown area. People use this station to visit our hometown shopping district, do business, and even come for entertainment at our various theaters. Over the years, countless faces passed through these doors, including some of the most famous figures in American history. President John F. Kennedy.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
And President Gerald Ford were just a few of the notable personalities to have been to the Joliet Union Station. In 1927, notorious gangster Al Capone, along with 6 of his bodyguards, were arrested right here at Union Station as they stepped off the train. Joliet and nearby Lockport were major centers of mob activity at the time, making it unsurprising that Capone would find his way to this area. Throughout history, Union Station also witnessed the farewells of soldiers heading off to fight in World War I, World War II, and the Vietnam War. For many families, this station was the last place they saw their loved ones before they left for battle. It's easy to imagine how such moments of emotional intensity could leave an imprint on this historic building, and perhaps even linger as a haunting. For 102 years, Joliet Union Station served as a bustling center of travel until its closure in 2014. Even after its closing, the station remained a site of tragic events. The tracks, once a lifeline to distant places, have also been the site of untold stories of death, some accidental, some suicidal, and in at least one case, a homicide. Though the original station is no longer in use, the tracks remain active. A new station was built across the street, while the old Union Station was left alone for years, until it was repurposed by Mistwood Golf Club, which transformed the building into a banquet hall and event space. For many who work in the building, the station's legacy of eerie occurrences is far from over. Staff members often report strange experiences, one of which was willing to share his stories with us.
One was later in the evening. It was just myself and another chef dropping off. We bring product here for the day before for the next day's event. We were in the two farthest parts apart from each other in the building. I was actually in the cooler, and he was all the way in the big storage room on the other side of the same level. and we heard a woman screaming like as loud as like every horror movie ever combined put together. And it was such a long duration of the scream. We both came running out of where we were. I came running out of the cooler into the ballroom. He came running out of the back room of the ballroom. As soon as we both got in the ballroom, it stopped. We clearly heard it. We both looked at each other like, obviously you heard that. We went running outside. He went downstairs. I went upstairs. There's people outside just walking around like nothing happened, like nothing. We looked the whole building, not a single thing. But it was like the most, I don't want to say terrifying, but just wrenching scream I've ever heard in my life. It was crazy. The second experience, I was in the kitchen. It was during an event, probably around like 7 o'clock or so. One of our old captains that used to work here, she wore her keys on her hips. You can hear her walking as she came up behind you. I was leaning over the table, reading our event for the day, and I heard someone walking up behind me, like the keys jattling, and then like an arm slide up and over my shoulder like she would always do. And I felt like a cold hand on the top of my shoulder, and I was reading the paper, and no one said anything, so I turned around to look at that person, and there was no one there. I looked in the hallway, there was no one behind me, but I felt like a whole person, like with their arm against me, like pressure against the table, like something moved. It was pretty crazy.
Before we embark on our investigation, one theory worth considering is the idea of traveling spirits. These tracks connect Joliet to two other towns we've previously investigated: Alton, Illinois, home of the McPike Mansion and the Mineral Springs Hotel, and Atchison, Kansas, where we've previously explored the McIntyre Villa and the infamous Sally House. Could these steel tracks, which carry high levels of electromagnetic energy, act as conduits for spirits traveling between locations? And could we, during our investigation, encounter the spirits of those we've previously encountered? Only one way to find out. For the first 10 minutes of Emily's isolation, not a single device went off. She even attempted 2 burst EVP sessions, but those were completely disrupted by machinery. As she was starting to lose hope, this happened.
There is a flashlight right there, so I mean, if you're not wanting to be in the dark, you can turn on a light for yourself. It is dark down here. I know you guys probably turn the lights on to interact with, do your stuff, you know. So, this is a spirit box. Speak through radio waves. You can talk to me this way. I'll be able to hear your voice, actually hear your voice, and it'll maybe be a little bit easier. Oh my God, what? Yeah, that is the flashlight, yes. Oh my God, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly how you do it. That's really interesting that I turned on. And it's off, thank you so much. Can you tell me your name? Who just turn on that flashlight? Feel free to speak out. The camera just went off. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. That's really interesting that how it started to pick up. There's like nothing coming through our The flashlight. Oh, it's right. Thank you. Hi.
Alright guys, so Emily's isolation is over, and now we're gonna head over to this tunnel where it leads to the parking lot, where I'm gonna do my isolation. It's a creepy tunnel. I don't know if it's haunted, but it's creepy. So, let's go.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Have fun.
It's a little different. Some of these lights in this building we can't turn off. It was a train station. There's still working offices in here. So there's emergency lights all throughout. So even though I turned the lights off in here, unfortunately, some of these lights have to stay on because they're emergency lights. Is what it is. Nothing much we can do about it, but we're still investigating this place. really excited about this to see what I get in here. If there's anybody here with me, I just want to talk to you a little bit, get to know you. I say we try an EVP session real quick and see what happens. I have this little silver device in my hand. All you gotta do is just talk right into it and I'll be able to hear you. Now recording Zach's isolation.
I didn't receive any EVPs during my first session. However, I did hear something down the hall during review.
This thing is so slow. That didn't sound like a dripping noise. That was a little different. Could have been something maybe like falling, maybe, I don't know. But that was a little bit more than a dripping noise, I think. We'll have to listen to that camera down there and see what it caught.
After listening to this unexplained noise multiple times, it's much louder than the other dripping noises I've heard in this tunnel. However, I could be wrong.
Try one more time. Like I said, just want to get to know you, talk to you a little bit. Now recording Zach's isolation. Can you tell me why you're at this train station? That's crazy. That's kind of terrifying. That was like the most I've been jump scared in an isolation in a while. That was terrible. Ooh, my heart's racing right now. My heart's racing. Dude. And the flashlight lit up and the cap all went off, but that's because of the vibration of the train above me. That's probably gonna be going for the rest of my isolation, so we might be shot down here, honestly. Here's the thing though, right? Is that above me is a train. Trains are emitting a lot of EMF. So this is your chance to use that power above me to come and talk with me. What's your name? Something just came through. I don't know what that said, something just came through. And there's like almost no radio coming through. I can't hear any radio coming through, so that's really weird. Can use that? Damn, that's fucking scary, man. The whole ground is vibrating right now. It sounds like maybe Evelyn? I don't know, I have to listen back to that. How much was your ticket? The train has stopped coming through, and that just went off. So I don't know if that's something to do with the paranormal, or if that's still vibration, still trying to resonate through the building. It was a little weird though. Where are you taking the train to? Are you maybe going to Albany? Something right there. The flashlight just lit up and the vibrations have stopped, so I don't know why that's going off right now. Whoa, the music box just went off. Yeah, if you're over here, come talk with me. Oh shit, there it goes. Sure, there's down there. It may have timed out, I'm not 100% sure. Well, let us see. Can you step away, please? Flash that just lit up. Yeah, I think that timed out, so let me reset that real quick. No piece of equipment is 100% foolproof.
Alright, your isolation is over. We're coming to get you.
That's how it's. All right, so right now we are headed to the ticket area where Carly is going to do her isolation. How you feeling?
Excited.
It's going to be a pretty easy one for you.
Oh yeah.
Not the basement this time. So.
Not the basement. I'm really excited. Hopefully I get stuff.
This is probably like one of the easiest isolations I've ever had to do. Just because there's light and there's windows and I can see outside. Like I'm chilling. It's the dark that terrifies me, not the ghosts. Making that clear. If there is anyone in here with me, my name's Carly. I'm here to talk to you. And on this floor there's a bunch of that was cool. Yeah, see, when I look at it, good job. Can you turn it off for me? Just twist it the other way and let it go off. That was a good job. So yeah, I mean, you guys seem to like the flashlights, which is really cool. The flashlights, I don't know, I'm still on the fence with them a little bit. Just because I feel like they go off the most than any other piece of equipment.
For the next 6 minutes, Carly didn't receive any activity in this area. She even attempted 2 burst EVP sessions, but nothing came through. She decided the SB7 Pro might be her best option at the moment.
I'm gonna run 50. 50 seems to be really awesome again. It's okay. Did you used to come and get your tickets right behind me? No. Someone, I don't know what to say. Did anyone here used to travel to Alton, Illinois, or Atchison, Kansas? Yeah, like, yeah. Flashlight constantly. Who's touching the flashlight? Very weird responses. Like a scream or something. Do you like that I'm here?
Alright, I hope you got your ticket because your isolation is over.
We are in the grand ballroom, which was the waiting room for Union Station 1. It was Union Station. For Grace's isolation, how you feeling?
I'm excited.
Excited?
I get the big mama.
Due to technical audio issues, all of Grace's isolation was completely unusable. Luckily, it appears she didn't receive any bit of visual evidence whatsoever. Despite this, the night was still young. It was time to start investigating together at the Old Joliet Union Station.
If there's anybody here with us, we just want to talk to you a little bit, get to know you. We don't know what this room is used for, but right now it's a kitchen. And we heard that you like to hang out in this kitchen a lot. So that's why we're in here.
Residual energy.
What is that, an intelligent response? You tell us it's residual energy?
I have no clue.
Yeah, what? That like contradicts itself.
Yeah.
It does.
Can you tell me, where's the flashlight? Can you tell me why you're in this room? Using one of those devices right there? Let's do this real quick. Let's do an EVP session and ask for names.
Are you gonna be able to do it with that going off though? Speak.
Digital recorder after I just said that.
But you just said that.
I know. That's why I don't know, but it is a little weird. If you want to talk to us through this, well, I don't know.
And I reset it too.
Yo, you reset it?
That's why I went over there and I smacked it and it turned on. And so I fixed it.
Hey, can you turn it?
After once again 2 attempts at an EVP session, nothing came through, and this refrigerator contaminated any low-end noises from being heard. But we aren't yet done in this area of the station.
Want to do an Estes in here real quick?
Ooh, sure.
Who wants to do it? Okay.
I mean, if you guys saw us all doing our isolations, we all ran a spirit box. That's what Grace has. So, same thing as before. She just has the headphones on, so she's the only one that can hear you guys. Or you can just tell
It's
her.
like there's a male voice that's trying to come through, but I can't understand what he's saying. It's super broken up.
Can you try speaking a little clearer for us? You gotta really push your voice through. We'll hear you.
Please.
Do you like it in this kitchen?
It sounds like it said you.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was confirming.
Who are you talking to? Did you say a name?
It's super choppy. It said, let me be.
Who wants us out of this room? What's your name? Whoa. That was weird.
What?
Weird. You went, wow. You are my friends. That's what it said.
Yeah. Laugh.
All broken.
It just said laugh.
Yeah, she laughed.
That was just a little weird. Okay. That was a little weird.
Oh, he left.
You left.
Here.
Whoa. That's different.
Well, okay.
That's good though.
Can you tell us what year we're in right now? What year is it? No, she said no.
Can you tell me maybe where you were headed
What
to?
are we doing?
We're trying to talk with you, get to know you a little bit. Is that okay?
I'm going to Dalton.
I wonder if this track went to Dalton.
Did it say Dalton or Alton?
I know, she said Dalton, but it could have been.
It could have been Alton.
There's a Dalton here in Illinois.
Oh, is
Not
there?
too far.
Well, even still, like,
These lights have been going crazy. So Zach, are you blocking?
I'm getting tripped out right now. I keep like seeing.
Okay.
After doing some research, these treks do connect over to Blue Island, which is right next to Dalton. Blue Island also has a line that takes you directly to Dalton as well. Question is this an actual spiritual interaction or simply just a coincidence?
Okay, I say we wrap up in here and move somewhere else.
I don't want to play.
Bro. You guys start investigating without me? I'm gonna go set the SLS camera up real quick.
Oh. Hello? Are you here to catch your train?
Preacher.
Preacher?
Is that it? Like 10 seconds after
Just because it said preacher, I'm just really curious. Real quick. Right quick. We'll kick it to 50. All right, who's the preacher here? You said me. What's your name? Whoa. There it is. Can you say something that we know who you want, like, give us an indication if it's who we think it is?
Interesting. Above. Are you above us right now?
Interesting.
That's kind of cool though.
Come around a little bit so I can fully see you.
Can you go on the stairs again for me? No way. What? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Is that easier for you to talk with? Can you guys make like a really big noise upstairs? Can you slam something? Is that a yes?
I mean, it doesn't have to be upstairs either.
Maybe down here. You can slam that door.
The music box continued to go off, leaving us to believe it might have just timed out. Our time was going by fast and we still had a lot to cover, so we decided to move on to the next area to investigate.
Can you send the elevator up for me? There's someone waiting up there. Can you imagine if that shit went off, man?
I'd trip out.
I know it's like 10 feet.
Dude, we got shit all lined up this thing.
Hey, can you open the elevator door?
It's been going up and down.
Yeah, it has been going up and down.
I know, but still.
Let's see if maybe someone comes out. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
Let's stand right by it.
No, that's
No, that's my motion sensor.
other flashlights on her.
Keep going.
Damn, that's embarrassing.
Can you walk through? Come by us. Yep. Well, all right.
After asking several times, the elevator randomly decided to go upstairs by itself and then come back down. As this may seem paranormal, the elevator has been known to do this from time to time, meaning we can't really take this as solid evidence. We spent quite a bit of time down here in silence, but nothing happened. So we decided it was time to move upstairs to the grand ballroom, where one of the staff members would be joining us to investigate.
And then this is Heather right here. She works here. What do you do again?
Make the captain for the events we run here.
Okay, awesome. So if you want to have an event here, Heather's your person.
Yes.
Do you want to start at 30 and then go to 50? Yep. And then maybe go to 70 as well?
Yep.
Perfect. Well, if there's anyone here with us, you can use that device that Carly's using. You can talk to her and she'll shout out what she hears. Been using it all night. So you should be pretty familiar with it now.
How you feeling? Of course. How you feeling right now? You doing okay? Yeah, do you need any snacks or anything? Been waiting for a while now.
Did you hear that?
It's like racing on her when you were doing your solo.
That little squeak?
Your isolation. Yeah.
Been waiting for a while now.
male voice that's like trying to talk, but it's not clear.
Can you push a little harder? Might take a little bit of energy, but we'd love to talk to you, get to know you a little bit.
I'm going to 70.
Again, Carly has adjusted it to 70. Is this a little easier for you to come through and talk with us?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
It's a male voice.
Did you make sure to get your ticket downstairs? She can't leave the station without the ticket.
Somebody said, like, who are you?
Well, my name is Zach. I've been...
My name is Grace. And we think you know Miss Heather.
Hey, you should know Heather by now. And in the chair right there is Carly. We've been here all night, so you should know by now.
I don't know if it said this, but it almost like a male voice said, like, Danny, or I'm he.
Interesting. Danny, if this is Danny.
Sure.
Can you tell me what train you're waiting for? Where's it going? Or do you work here?
I'm here, them.
Maybe, is there anybody here that might be going to Alton, Illinois? No, connected all the way down there.
Help.
Help, what's wrong? What's the matter?
There's like a scream, a faint scream after that.
The SLS camera is often known to connect to random objects in a room, but I'm not sure I've ever seen it act like this before. To further question this, Carly does say help as this figure begins to sprawl across the wall next to her. Because of issues in the past with this device, we still have to take this lightly.
A train.
I saw that.
This is a weird comparison, but it sounds like George Clooney's voice in Spy Kids. That's such a weird comparison, but it's supposed to be George Clooney. That's a good
What's that?
comparison. It's right next to you.
That's weird.
Isn't it? Heather has a little friend. Had a little friend.
That was weird.
I've never seen it.
Can you tell us who was standing next to Heather?
Something's selling out.
Or train tickets? To where? Where's selling out? Where's everyone going?
I'm offended.
You're offended? Why?
You know how I feel. Female and male.
It's like a back and forth. Okay, that's fine because it's 11 right now. So.
Can we do open for like a couple minutes? I just want to see if you guys can hear.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we can do that like outside section right there. Who is talking to Carly? We can all hear you now. Sound like I was maybe. I'm gonna ask about this again. Who was the possible little kid that was standing next to Heather?
I don't know. It's like a question or.
You said question this or wrong.
With us being on the final stretch of our investigation of the Old Joliet Union Station, we decided to take our final attempt at communication outside near the tracks. This is the highest traffic area during operation and where many may have leaped onto the tracks to take their final breath. As mentioned, these tracks also directly connected us to locations from past investigations. This could be a hotspot to try and communicate with familiar spirits.
Are you waiting for the train? I mean, I look like shit right now. Please do not get photos of me.
Say bye to them.
Oh? Say bye to who?
Oh, honey.
Aww. You know what it makes me think of though now that he said that? I know this is like...
People wave.
Wait, no, that's like actually crazy though.
It's giving war.
War, yeah, like when they leave for the war. That's what I was just about to say.
Like World War II.
Yeah. Like they're leaving on the train, they're saying goodbye and waving to their families before they go.
Are you waving to the army men?
I was just thinking someone was just leaving for business. But,
Well, yeah, but that, I don't know. I'm just thinking that that's what made it.
When they leave their friends and family come up and wave goodbyes.
Are you taking a video and watching me?
we are.
Same voice, continuous.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are.
I think there's a train coming.
There's a train, I can feel it.
Oh, is he like saying that, or did that like come through the spirit?
The train.
Spirit box?
That's weird. Crazy.
It's coming.
Okay. Can you?
Wait, that's weird because I don't think he. There was no vibration. It's just the
literally
noise.
vibrating right now.
Well, I don't. Do you feel vibration?
Let him here.
Like I'm.
Let him cook. What kind of train is it?
Help. He pushed.
Were you pushed on the tracks?
$15.
Over $15?
Is that
Is
that how much a ticket was?
Are they fighting over $15?
$15.
Well, you have to remember this place was closed in 2014.
He fell in.
Okay, that's true.
He fell in the tracks?
That was really weird. It was like multiple voices that said, if you like pain, jump, tracks. It was like multiple voices completing that sentence. And then it said, Emily.
Damn.
They
And
want
then there was like a laugh. It was like a weird like, ha ha ha.
Well, you want me to jump?
There's a train coming.
They said die.
And then it was a really weird voice that said, I think somebody likes me.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah, I like you, but are you trying to tell me to jump on the tracks?
Please help.
I
Can
just
you-
need an answer for this.
can you tell us what kind of train is coming right now? Is it a freight or is it a metro?
Can you tell us?
Said Emily again.
Yeah. You're like, all right.
It's like that's time.
Okay.
Gonna start at 30 and go to 50.
Okay.
Help me.
We want to
I'm
help
out.
you. Do you know what year?
You black.
Can you tell me, is there any spirits here that may have been to or are at the Mineral Springs Hotel in Alton?
No.
No.
What's that noise right now? What are we hearing?
Harley.
Well, I mean, you are hearing me, so I guess that checks
That's
out.
pretty funny, actually.
Help me. Please.
What's the matter? Can you tell us what's wrong?
Don't.
I want to ask another off-the-wall question. Have you heard of a little girl that passed in Atchison?
I cry. Every.
Her name was Sally. Have you heard about it?
Lay down.
You want me to lay down? I'll lay down.
I ain't laying down out here.
Ow.
Oh, that was like loud. Oh, or is it saying
Kill
like lay down
myself.
like on the train tracks?
After she was talking about laying down, just lay down.
Cause you know how like they would like
Why would you do that?
like tie people to trains. I know it's like some Western movie thing, but like still.
I feel like if that happened here, there'd be an article about it. You know what I mean? If somebody
Every.
tied themselves to the track. Is there maybe anyone that was recently let out of the Joliet Correctional Center that's trying to hop on a train to go somewhere?
Or did you break out? Go away. Hold me now.
Well, if you broke out, we're gonna have to call the cops on you. How do you feel about that? You broke out of the prison, we gotta call. Let them know that you're here.
Let me fight.
Who are you gonna fight?
Who are you?
My name is Zach.
I look like.
Can you tell me, did you jump on the tracks or did someone push you?
Hey boy,
What's up?
don't you lean on.
That's
Please
kind of
don't let me.
interesting. That response was how our night ended, as our time here had run out. The night was filled with unexpected, intelligent residual responses that left us with more questions than answers. This ending session in particular being the most interesting. Is it possible these tracks are a streamline for other hauntings to travel? Or are these responses just residual to these limestone walls? We may never know, but what we do know is that the Old Joliet Union Station is haunted. Thank you so much to Mistwood Golf Club and the City of Joliet for allowing us to investigate this incredible building. We are forever grateful and honored to share the history and hauntings of our hometown. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you on the next one.